What's up, guys? Welcome to Poor Man Mods. If you have an IS300, we're going to be installing something today that you probably either have or you're really going to want. Now, I've had this IS300 for 2.5 years now, and I don't know why it's taken me so long to do this, but if you have an IS300, you know it's pretty hard to change the oil unless you're really small. Getting to that oil filter can be really difficult, and my arms can't even do it. Like, I have an extremely hard time getting to that oil filter, and usually Tony needs to do it for me. So I'm going to be installing an oil filter relocation kit in my IS300. I'm not sure where it's going to relocate the filter to yet. This is a lower end oil filter relocation kit, but it was only $48. Now, if you Google like IS300 oil filter relocation kit, you're looking at $200 or $300 probably. This was $48. It was made in America. It doesn't have AN fittings. It doesn't need AN fittings. And it doesn't have an oil cooler adapter. All this is an oil filter relocation kit. $48, and I'll have a link in the description if you want this. We're gonna go over to the car, drain the oil, try to get the old filter out. Yeah, pretty boring stuff, but this video is about the end result here, seeing where this puts the filter, and seeing how much easier it's gonna make these oil changes, because if you have this car, you know they suck. And if you have a different car and it sucks, then you might wanna look into an oil filter relocation kit. Like the newer Subarus and Jeeps, they're right up top, super easy. So I'm gonna try to do that with this. So we interrupt your normally scheduled broadcast to bring you another Petrobox update. I understand if you might not want to sit through this, so here's a timestamp of where you can skip forward and skip the Petrobox unboxing and get back to the regular video. But I do encourage you that you stick around because it's a good time. Petrobox is a good company. They send us awesome stuff, and you should get one too because it's fun. We have a good time here every month. Yeah, it's just a good time. But I understand if you want to skip forward. So, let's get to it. First thing. Lightning fast stain extractor from Chemical Guys. You need this, babe. What? This is a Chemical Guys interior cleaner. Stain remover. No. Powerful yet gentle cleaning agents remove the stubborn stains with ease. Won't discolor or fade your interior. For your dogs. You could use this for your car. Because your dogs make your interior messy. Now we have to put this to the test though. We have to do the smell test. Because remember, if it smells amazing or smells like it'll kill you, it works. If it doesn't smell like either, it's probably not that good. So we're going to give it a whiff. I know Chemical Guys makes good stuff, so this should smell like it'll kill you. It kind of smells like Purple Power. So maybe we should use this. I'm going to put this in my detailing cabinet for sure. What is this? Oh, that is pretty cool. That is pretty freaking cool. It's a mini screwdriver and bottle opener keychain. So it's got a Phillips screwdriver on it, and you can change out the bit. Oh, there's a flathead on it too, so you can turn it around. Flathead and Phillips goes on your keychain. Pretty damn nifty. I'm not sure if I will put it on my keychain, but it's a pretty cool idea, and yeah, I like that.
All schools within Central York School District will be closed tomorrow, February 21st.
You crying?
No, I was just reading off the thing.
That's not a bad idea, but fucking... So currently, you guys know what happened in Florida. Schools in our area are now being shut down because there's fuckheads threatening to do shootings at the schools. Stupid. Petrobox magnet. Wayne Clark has an R32 Skyline. Very nice. Very freaking nice. I am jelly. Ooh. What is this? A Chemical Guys nifty interior brush for upholstery. So you can use this brush with the cleaner that they gave you. Nylon brush, plastic handle. Feels pretty sturdy. Oh, it feels good on the head. Yeah. Oh, it feels so good. Oh, it feels so good. Oh, this could be a back scratcher. Why don't they market this as a back scratcher too? Ooh, babe, try it.
No, I'm okay.
So, comes with a brush too. Pretty good brush. Ooh, we got another air freshener.
Oh my God.
Oh, you're gonna love this one, babe. Natalie Roush. It looks like a Golf GTI with, yeah. My girlfriend will love that one. Oh, yeah. Oof. First, I'm going to open it up and smell it, see what scent it is, and then I'll show you why you're going to love it.
Does it have a fucking slut on it? Yup.
This kind of smells like my Old Spice deodorant, I think. Here. Give it a whiffy. What do you think it smells like? I opened it.
Like slut.
Oh my god. It does not smell like slut. But I guess I'll hang it in the IS300 and let it smell good for probably the 4 or 5 days it smells good. Let's see. We got 2 Hershey Kisses. That means 1 for me and 1 for babe. Which one do you want?
The red.
I always like how we get a little treat with the petrol box.
You kind of had a big treat the other night.
Mm-hmm. What?
Could have had a big treat the other night.
You got the big treat.
You could have gotten some fucking cake.
Oh my god. Natalie Roush card. What? I don't know what Natalie Roush is.
JK. I don't have any cake. I have cupcakes.
10% off your next online purchase of Natalie Roush stuff. I don't know. I don't get it. I'll look into it, but I don't get it.
Are you even saying it right?
Natalie Roush?
How much do I bet she's a fucking slut?
Hey, you don't know that. She could be a nice girl.
Yeah, fucking right.
Honest Speed Shop. Sticker that came with it. I guess this is for high performance diesel and off-road parts, accessories, and apparel. Honest Speed Society. Join our Facebook group. Exclusive products. Blah, blah, blah. So, I'm assuming this is the company that provided the shirt.
She a fucking slut.
Oh my god.
She a fucking hoe.
Oh my god, that's
She
not...
fucking hoe.
That is not nice!
Slut.
Just because she takes pictures like that doesn't mean she's a slut. Another awesome wheel coaster.
So
I
can
love
take
these
pictures
things.
like that?
Adding to my collection. I want to make like a whole tabletop of these. I think these are really cool. Glue them all together. I'm not sure what wheel this is. It's a rotoform, but I don't know which rotoform wheel. But I love these coasters. Keep them coming, Petrolbox.
Did you hear me?
What does she sell?
It was her Instagram.
Well, what does she sell? Because it says 10% off your next purchase.
I couldn't find anything about what she sells.
She's just a model. All right, here's the shirt.
You know who she's probably like?
Who?
Probably like that boosted chick.
I have
She
no idea.
does a lot. She has her own fucking air fresheners over her ass. Can I have my own air freshener in my ass? Can I take photos like this?
Land of the Fast, Home of the Brave, Honest Speed Shop. I like that. Home of the Fast.
Is that a t-shirt for me?
You got the last t-shirt. I haven't gotten a t-shirt.
You fucking tell me all the time that you don't have room for t-shirts.
Interesting story. I think my mom might be screwing with me. Because in recent days, I've noticed my t-shirt drawer has significantly more room. I think she or someone is stealing t-shirts from me. Alright, let's drain this Earl. I always grab both, and it's always a 14. Here's a trick. When you're removing the drain plug, push on it. Push it into the pan. And once you know you get all the threads, then pull it out, and you practically get no oil on your hand. Reinstall the plug. And now, for the hard part, we gotta remove the filter. And that's never easy. So this oil filter, I can hardly even show you on camera. It's way down in the engine, above the engine mount, underneath all those lines. And it's really, really hard to get to. It's hard to get to up top, especially that I have a strut bar. And, yeah, there just isn't much room. And even from the bottom, it's really hard to get to. So pretty much every time for the past 2.5 years, I've done my oil change. I've asked Tony for help. And he's been able to get it, usually, with this oil filter wrench and ratchet from up top. He's not here right now. He is apparently on his way, and it is my mission. I'm going to be determined to get this oil filter off without him. I don't know if it'll happen, but I'm going to try. And I'm not going to remove the strut bar because work harder, not smarter. Duh. Well, already failed. Somehow, I was able to break it loose by hand. I normally can't because there's no room for leverage, but I must have done a crappy job. And I'm turning it by hand, and now it's gonna drip all over me. Why? So the time I'm installing an oil filter relocation kit is the time I'm able to do the filter by myself. What the fuck? Should I be pissed or happy? I'm a little unsure how I feel right now. I've had this car 2.5 years, and I'm pretty sure this is the first or second time I've changed the oil by myself without the help of Tony. I should be proud of that. But I just spent $48 on an oil filter relocation kit that was supposed to enable me to do oil changes without Tony. And now I do it without Tony and I have the oil filter relocation kit. I don't know. How am I supposed to feel? Should I be proud of myself or should I be pissed off that I just spent $48? Should I return it or should I install it? Who am I kidding? I'm going to install it. So I bought this oil filter relocation kit to make oil changes easier, right?
Yeah.
And so to where I could potentially do it without your help, right?
Okay.
I just got the oil filter off with no problem.
I hate you.
I'm not using this horn right here, so I'm going to take this off and see what kind of room I get here.
So much you can just get a room.
I think this could totally go there.
Like this.
Yes.
Just tap it right there.
Yes.
That'll work. Why won't that work?
That'll work.
That
won't.
Actually, you say that, but look at this. This is higher than the strut tower bar is.
Well, let's test that.
I'm gonna do it real slow. You want to get down and look at it?
I think it's hitting.
Well, you'll know, because I'm gonna lift it back up now.
I'm pretty sure it hit. That might be...
That's your ticket.
That might be golden.
I bet you could put your horn right here, facing this way. Your horn's low.
Gonna have to angle it like that, I think, because the
thing on it.
Let's see what happens. This can be bypassed.
What is it?
A damper. It's like the death box in the 240.
Oh God.
I don't know.
Are you still recording?
Well, it was nice knowing you, Lexus. Let's try hole number 2. Aha! Success! I guess now I'll connect the hose to my dick I'll connect both ends to these fittings and then cut it in the middle so that they are equal length.
Were you shocked to be a bunch former manager, or were you kind of like, eh? Wow, that's pretty aggressive right off the bat.
Look at that, equal length.
Do you sell hose?
No, I keep them all. Alright, this part that gets installed onto the engine needs assembled now. Put that thing in there. But before we do that, actually, see these two notches right here? Actually, there's notches all the way around. This snap ring, or so they call it a snap ring, has to go in there, into those grooves, and lock that in place, which I feel like this is going to be super fun. Oh, I got it. That wasn't that bad. And now, that thing is held in there. Not coming out.
Giggles, ticklish, everywhere. One of the reasons that I actually didn't bang her again is because I know what it's like. You can't take any positions. Missionary only for the most part.
Alright, now we'll put the hoses on here and try to install this thing. It's very important, but kind of confusing at the same time. When you attach these hoses, you got to connect the out port to here to the in port to here, and the out port to here to the in port to here. So the out to the in, into the out. Not out to out, not in to in. Got it? Got it. Alright, sir. See if you can fish that down to me. I have a great feeling, holy shit, these hoses are going to need trimmed. For sure.
Fucking A. I'm trying to turn with you, but I'm kind of stuck.
So we stopped recording. It was extremely difficult the way we were doing it. We tried several different methods, but we decided to take the hoses off the engine side of the block and just threaded the block onto the oil filter housing. Then put the hoses on down there, which wasn't easy in itself. Couldn't have showed you anything because you can't see.
No fucking room.
But we have the hoses connected down there. Now we're going to trim this to fit on the relocation port, and then we'll mount the filter. Or maybe we'll mount the filter at a later date. I don't know. You can get to them with an extension and an 8mm socket just like that. So it's actually not hard to tighten these hoses. You can get to it right from here. Better to cut a little bit by little than cutting too much. I tried a car wash a couple months ago. Yeah, I got a petrol box, and unfortunately I deleted the footage of this one for some reason. And it was Jay Leno's car wash that came. It was in the same exact bottle and everything as Adam's. But here's the thing. It looked and smelled and moved just like Robitussin. And I was like, what if they mistakenly put Robitussin in this bottle and called it Jay Leno's car wash? What if? And I had to find out what it was. Did it taste like Robitussin? It was absolutely not Robitussin. Oh yes, spit on it. Apache, jump on it, jump on it. All right, so this is our final mounting location. We just made a 90-degree bracket out of the bracket that was for this clutch damper right here. So all we did was cut this off and drill a hole. You can make a bracket any way you like or put this anywhere you want. So I did post a picture of this on Instagram. This is a couple days after the actual install, and I posted a picture of this setup on Instagram. And a lot of people liked it, but a lot of people also criticized that it's a really bad location because it's ugly. Which I will agree, you know, it's pretty unsightly being there, but it makes oil changes a lot easier. I've always struggled with them. And if I was going for looks, obviously I wouldn't have installed it here. You could install it further down, like under the master cylinder if you do a lot more modification, but this was just pretty much an easy, quick install kind of thing. Sure, you can put it somewhere else, but that would take more time and effort. One unexpected result of this is this actually makes a lot of noise and vibration. It's bolted, like it's not that loose on here, but when it's running, there's a lot of vibration here from the oil circulating, and it actually vibrates like this whole side of the car, which I didn't expect that. It's almost a deal breaker for me, but not quite. It's definitely noticeable, which I was very surprised by that. I wasn't expecting an oil filter relocation to give me noise and vibration, but I'm gonna accept it because it's gonna make oil changes a lot easier. Alright guys, there you go. So that is something probably every IS300 owner wants or needs. These things are going to make your life a lot easier if you do your own oil changes on this. I know it's not in the best location for looks. That's not what I was going for. I'm going for functionality. And I'm pretty happy with it. It does make a little bit of noise vibrations on the pedals, but I can accept that because it's going to make life a lot easier. So hope you enjoyed this episode. Hope you learned something. If you want this kit, I'll have a link in the description because it is the most affordable kit out there for the IS300. So link down below, and I'll see you next time.